Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope everybody is really doing well. And today I would like to talk more about in this, small video on our new proprietary bot that is a breaker bot. Now, this was supposed to be released in December 2023, and we did release in December 2023, but I could not got, time to make a video, and hence, I'm just going to release and I'm going to explain as to what the breaker bot is, how to use the breaker bot, and basically what does the breaker bot going to give you. Now this is going to be a very interesting video, guys, so watch till the end and then you decide whether you really want to make money of this breaker bot or really want to just pass on this opportunity. This breaker bot is going to be free for all the premium members of 21M Technicals, and we are going to keep on making such useful bots in coming days. So basically, guys, let's deep dive into the breaker bot. So basically, why the need of breaker bot first? Well, what happens is when a newbie or even intermediate traders or professional traders, when while trading, it's a very natural that we can't keep a tab or eyes on all the assets or coins that we have. So what happens is, and also very important, that we don't have that energy and things that we can't just keep on charting every damn coin. It takes a lot of time. Every time frame, every charts, the charts on various time frame needs to be charted properly with a lot of logics and a lot of other things to be to add more confidence. Now this breaker bot that we have designed and in such a way that it automatically draws the breaker levels. The red levels acts like a big resistance, so when an asset tries to flip the red levels, of course, it's like the price is going to skyrocket from those levels. It's going to pretty much bounce big. When a price goes to the green levels, it indicates that the price is going to its support levels. Now these levels are drawn historically, and as and when the more relevant levels comes, it's going to change its drawing going ahead, and the more accurate levels are going to be displayed. Now why this bot, guys? I mean, you can of course use this bot in two ways actually. So this bot literally draws all the levels you need on various time frames. So basically you need a chart on 15 minutes, you need a chart for 1 hour, you need a chart for 4 hours. I mean, it just draws so perfect levels. I mean, you can literally use this, have those levels in your chart as well, replica it, and then probably play it. That's the one way of doing it. Second thing, you simply don't do anything, just watch the bot and the levels. It's going to let you know what are the levels for resistance at the nearest levels and what the price is literally doing. Now you can have all these things for various time frames. So we have 4 or 5 time frames: 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, okay, daily, and a weekly time frame. Now what all markets this bot works on? Currently we have the bot is running for crypto indices. You can also see the list of what all coins or basically the indices that we have. I mean, look at the list. We have almost more than 100 coins, every new, old, and of course we're going to keep on updating. I can add more and more coins as and when the new coins releases. You can see the new list: C, TR, AJAX, OXO. A lot of this is more of every new coins that it's gonna be just going to keep on updating it. Then we have Forex Breaker Bot. These are the Forex pairs we have: Euro, USD, GBP, and so on. Then you have Commodities Breaker Bot. Commodities Breaker Bot gives us 3 things: gold, silver, and oil. That's what we are targeting for. And then you have World Indices Breaker Bot. So you have Dow Jones Industrial Average, SPX, US 100, Bank Nifty for Indians, people, and then you have DXY, you have Nifty 50, you have Sensex. So basically you have all these things over here on these are the bots that we have currently, and also we have bots for Indian stocks as well as United stocks. But for now that we have I have stopped it. We will see how people wants to use it, and then I can simply activate it later on. So now let's deep dive into what this bot does actually. So if you guys know, and in this community we also have a divergence bot for the very similar sort of a categories: crypto, indices, forex, commodities. So we have all those things for the divergence as well. Now let's talk about the breaker bot. Well, the breaker bot practically draws a support and resistance levels, but it's not the pure support and resistance levels. These are the breaker levels. These are the levels where the big bounce or the price have made a big moves historically or in the past, like I would say few candles. Now, this is exactly where we shall be, because if it's just like a support and resistance bot, then I would have named it not a breaker bot, but it would have more of a support resistance bot. But this is like a breaker bot. It identifies the breakout and breakdown of a coin from these levels. When these levels literally flips on an upside or a downside, the bot is going to notify you. Now you're going to see two notifications mainly. The first notification, as you can see on the screen, for opium, OP USD per paps, current price 3.5658. This was the time when the notification came. That's an actual real-time notification, and the price moving towards our resistance levels of 3.5746. Now this is the time and and the date for the levels. This is the time for the levels where that level was identified, at what time this level was identified. Now this time and UTC is not that important, but this is really important to know that at what date notification is coming for. So this is very important. Now you see the chart, and you can just probably open in a browser as well if you really want to have that a bigger view on the image. Basically you can see that we have a notification over here. You can zoom in as well, and probably you will be able to see, yes, the bot have clearly mentioned over here. The message was price moving towards the resistance levels of 3.5746. As you can see here, this is clearly this is a symbol that have turned red because the price have started breaking down, and now it's retesting those levels. And once that retest happens, and if we start closing under these levels, it can be a good short, like a deviation, and then probably you should be looking for some short exposure with a stop loss, and you should be aiming for a green zone. But if the flat price holds here these levels, you should be aiming for long. If the price closes above, you should be aiming for long, and you should be targeting the above red box. And this is how the scalps you should be taking it. Now remember, the bot is not like a buy or a sell signal, but it is more of giving you a notifications of probable opportunities that is going to happen or that is coming in on our way. So it literally notifies you, hey, look, this opportunity is there, long or short. Either you long, I've also mentioned the notes here, long if price flipped above these levels, or short if it reject from here. Basically, what does this mean? As I mentioned, if the price reclaim this resistance level, the small one, you can literally long there with a tight stop loss, and you should be targeting the above resistance levels. And if it starts flipping under, then you simply short it once we reject. So this is the first notification we get. Either the price moves towards our resistance levels or a price moves towards a support levels. The second important notification that is you're going to get is the breakdown or the breakout levels. If the price, so for example, for Doge USD per paps, the current price is 0.08073, and the notification was price breakdown from support levels of so and so. So if you just look at the chart and look at what exactly does this mean and how you would like to play this. So basically, if you see here, you see a small resistance, the red line, the price literally, breaking down and flipped under. Now this is very important, guys. This notification is not only that the price is breaking down, but it also mentioned that price already break down. And if you see the last line and flipped, the flipped means that we have coded in such a way that if it gets two consecutive close under a respective red or green zone, it is considered as a flip. So it literally waits for two consecutive close and then it notifies you. So sometimes you might feel that, you know, the price have already moved very much far from these boxes, and now it is notifying. And exactly that is the reason that why, because it waits for a flip. Sometimes it may be like a swing failure pattern. It's just like taking a liquidity, reclaim it back, and it's just like, you know, you might literally go off the track. If you try to catch the SFPs, actually you might literally get trapped on the downside. So the flip is very, very important. The flip actually means that the price is getting acceptance beneath the resistance or above the resistance, or I would say, you know, it creates a new support. The acceptance is very, very, very crucial. So now you can plan your trades. Once it flips down, it sees like a breakdown. The flip is good. You can short it on the retest of the red box and with a tight stop loss above the levels as mentioned over here. And you can target the green box this way. If the price literally flips back above, you can long it for a scalp, and you can ride for the another support resistance or maybe the previous highs. Basically, it can literally helps you give a good amount of, I would say, scalps actually, but it is really going to be important. Now I just want to clarify one thing. The levels that are drawn here are very different than the levels we have with the help of support resistance algo. The logics are totally different. As I mentioned, what is this breaker bot? That is a support resistance that are so accurate levels, guys. It also gave you the rockets, but here there is no such concept because these are not support and resistance in a layman language. These are the breaker levels, as you can see. So this is how you know, you should be playing with the help of this breaker bot. This is how the breaker bots are going to help you with the notifications so that you don't miss a beat. Now what I normally do and how this really helps me now, what I do is, if I see the notification for opium that price is moving toward resistance levels, I simply go to my trading view. I open this chart, draw the levels as mentioned over here, because these levels are based on the UTC time. So just check your trading view time as well. Draw the levels over here, and then probably wait for the, you know, add more confluence with the help of price action algo, the divergence indicator, and then probably also open the support and resistance algo. Once you have all these things in place, if you have more confluence, also just add naked POCs so that you have extra added layer of confluence. Once you have all these things in place, you can simply take a trade. Basically, this helps you that, hey, look, this opportunity is coming, don't miss it. So this is how the breaker bots are going to help you a lot in taking trades, planning trades, and with the other indicators that we have in our pack, like the price action algo, support resistance algo, divergence indicator. This is really and support and resistance algo. This is really going to help you a lot in identifying and making a decision as to what you should be doing. Sometimes what happens is the other algos are really, for example, price action algo, support resistance algo. Sometimes what happens is we feel that, hey, EMA is looking good, this is looking great, RSI looks good, but we sometimes have that sort of a biasness that this is looking good and now we should long, but we forget, hey, look, the price is actually at resistance, so you should not be looking for longs unless and until it flips. And this breaker bot is really going to be helpful at those times, whether you should be looking for such trades or not. Now, a lot of coins we have, and if you really want to find any coin, you can simply go here, search, let's say for example, anything sort of a BTC USD.P over here. If you just search it on this, you will find whatever the results. You will see the results on for divergence bot. You will see the results for breaker bot as well. Now what you should be doing is you can simply go in, mention is like in, and you can mention what sort of a time frame you want it. So let's say if you really want to have a time frame for 15 minutes, so I'm simply going to go here and type, hold on, 15 it should come actually. I don't know why it's not coming. Ideally the channel name normally comes. It's because of the drawing. So the drawing is that's why, that is the reason. So I can simply go here. Now you see type 15, you will get it. From here you can see crypto breaker bot, select it over here, and inside that you simply search whatever you would like to search for. Let's say you want to search for Bitcoin, you can simply go and enter. You will see on today at 8:03 basically PM, we got the price moving toward resistance level of 43,019. yesterday, today at 1 in the morning as well, the price breakout from resistance levels of 43,019, and the current price is 43,094. If you literally jump to those levels, literally go jump to this, you will see what actually happened. The price breakout from these levels and literally went to the previous levels of 43,400. It literally pumped for almost close to $400 after this breakout. So basically, this is really going to help you a lot, what exactly we should be doing and what exactly the price is doing. Now we have a lot of things, guys, in the breaker bot. It's up to you how you really want to use it, but I'm damn sure this is going to be a game changer, and this is like a game changer because no, communities or no other projects have such sort of a bot that has been developed, and this is the levels drawn by the bots so that we don't have a biasness. Sometimes we have a biasness that no, this is not a good levels. I mean, we want to see this as a support, but the breaker bot thinks otherwise. Basically, it thinks that this is a resistance and this is practically not a level. So this is going to be very helpful. Do let me know. I'm giving a free access of this bot for like 2 weeks, or I would say, sorry, 1 week, for all the members in the community of 21M Technicals, and I'm pretty much excited to use it. I use it daily for this thing for scalping purpose, and we have a lot of other indicators that we have. So if you would like to join us so that you don't miss a beat, guys. Thank you.